It's curious. After all the wonders and monstrosities we've witnessed, waking beside you seems more unreal than any of it. I've forgotten what it felt like to greet a sunrise without fear of it being my last. Soon I'll deliver the crown to Mystra and be rid of the awe at long last. I'll be free. Oh, hells, I'm sorry. Barely awake a moment and I've already put my foot in it. Come now. Resignation doesn't suit you half as well as optimism. We'll find some other means of fixing up that infernal engine of yours. When we get to Waterdeep, we'll search in my library. It's bound to contain the odd scroll on hellish thermodynamics, or a spell that might diffuse the heat in such a way that... I'm getting ahead of myself. Do you? That is... would you consider returning to Waterdeep with me? What then? You intend to die here? Now? If you were to return to the Hells, temporarily it would buy us some time. I could put something together. A means of keeping you stable, at least. Please, let me try. What if I went with you? I deserve the chance to live my life with the raging inferno I love. If that means relocating to the Hells, so be it. I've heard Avernus is quite lovely this time of year. Besides, it will be quite something to study infernal magic in its natural environs. I say natural in the loosest sense, of course. It's taken me long enough to find you. I'll be damned if I'm letting you go. If this is the end, then we face it together. That at least I can promise you.
Last night was perfect. Saving the world is quite the aphrodisiac. Well, we may have put a stop to the absolute and rid ourselves of the tadpoles, but too many of my own concerns went untended as a result. Now I must try to rectify that. See to my own affairs. Little point in saving the world only to have no clear place in it afterwards. This is something I have to do for myself. What we shared was special to me. But I think our paths diverge from here on.
You try to focus on Shadowheart's words, but the inferno inside is burning your mind clean.
No. We've only just put everything behind us, won the chance to be together. It can't end like this. I won't let it. You need to return to Avernus. Look for a cure. Fight on. Whatever it takes, just don't give up. I want to be by your side. If that means joining you in the Hells, so be it. I'm sure. If there's a cure to be found, we'll track it down. And if not, I'll still have you. I thought we could have so much more together. But this is your choice. I'll never be able to fill the place by my side where you should be standing. And I'll never forget you. Not a single moment. Come, let's go outside. Some fresh air will do you good. And I'll be with you the entire time.
My shining star. Since I've known you, we've shed more blood than could ever fill the Cheon Thar. The wounds we sustained were the testament to our might. But last night, I swear to you, your touch healed every one of my bruises and wiped away every scar. I am a new man.
A moment passes. Wyll's eyes glance up to his horns.
And in more ways than one. When Minthara drained my warlock powers, it was as if a blizzard froze me through. Then you reignited my fires. When I'm at your side, I want for nothing. If only last night could have lasted forever. How are you feeling, my darling? Karlach, is there really no other way? Now that you've reached the end of the line, do you still refuse to return to Avernus? To live? I can't. I'm responsible for Baldur's Gate. She needs me desperately, now more than ever. I can't abandon her. But I can't abandon you either. Return to Avernus for now, and I'll join you once the city's been put to rights after this disaster. Then this is goodbye. For now. Until we meet again, my love. I'll think of you every day. Now go. Live. You deserve that much. Oh, my love. I wish I could understand. But I respect your wishes. If this is your time, I will stand by your side.
Hello, darling. I was just thinking about freedom. How neither one of us is free. How Cazador's still out there. How you're coming to the end. Aren't you? It isn't fair. Not after everything we've been through. Maybe. But life is what you make it. And I want to make mine with you. You can't want to die like this, Karlach. Not when you could still go back to the Hells. Not when you could still live. And if we did it together? If I came with you, who knows what we'd achieve? I mean it. This is what I want. And it's the smart move. Think about it. In the Hells, I never have to fear the sun. I can kill anyone I want. And be with you. Plus, Cazador could search for 1,000 years and never find me there. So, Karlach, what do you say? Then what are we waiting for, darling? Let's raise the hells. All right. If that's what you want. But you won't get rid of me so easily, my love. Death isn't always the end of life. That much I know for certain. Who knows? Perhaps we've only just begun.
By any account, I should have slit you open from scalp to stomach and watched you drain. You made me betray Orpheus, son of Gith, prince of the Githyanki. But you are Jacques von Findur. First, you inflict my wounds. Then, with burning breath, you close them. Last night will be forever branded into my memory. But now, I must think of future days. I am forever marked by Vlaakith. The Undying Queen's knights will chase me across Faerun till I draw my final breath. Orpheus has fallen. My life will be colored by blood red and death black. I must prepare for the battles to come. Kinshar, no! Your journey does not end here. You are the savior of the Sword Coast. You are the murderer of death itself. You are the source of my joy. You will not die today. We are returning to Avernus. You will be well, and I will be by your side. Together, we will face the hells and Vlaakith besides, should she pursue us there. And we will thrive. I would relish the opportunity to test my mettle upon the devils of Avernus. It is Zariel who should tremble, not us. Your sense is intact. Good. Let us go, before it's too late. Then a warrior's death it is. Come, I will stay by your side until the very last moment. Source of my bruises.
The world wakes to a new dawn. And we are here to greet it. Not as conquerors, but as saviors. Yes, I would like that. No more gods or monsters, no devils or demons to manipulate our fate. We reclaimed our freedom, though everything was against us. What would you do with it?
Your engine screeches and grinds within your chest. The Inferno is here, and there's no holding it back.
No, Karlach. I will not lose you. Not today. The engine can endure in Avernus. We can return there together and make Zariel regret ever laying eyes on you. Do not presume you know what I do and don't deserve. I have chosen you, and I will have what is mine. Come, my darling. We have a realm to conquer. All of your strength, all of your passion, all of your fire, extinguished. Such a waste. I will never understand it, and I do not accept it. But if this is what you choose, I will stay with you. Until the end.
When we joined battle for the last time, I did not want to presume we would survive. To feel your touch again seemed like a distant dream. That made last night all the sweeter. Do not be so modest. You gave as good as you got. Part of me wishes we could stay in this room forever, you and I. But there is a new dawn breaking, and I have a part to play. I wish we'd been afforded more time together, but there is so much to do in the wake of the Absolute's defeat, and precious few hands with which to do it. The wars of late have left many with nowhere to turn. Many lost their families, their homes. Some never had them to begin with. They need help. Help that this city cannot provide right now. I shall aid them to make a new place for themselves. In Thaniel's realm, under nature's watch. Now is the time for us to take care of each other. Already people are gathering to depart. The promise of a new life inspires great haste. At last count, there were 9 whole wagons of children in tow. They are my duty now. Daddy Halsin, they call me. Who am I to tell them otherwise? Better than Archdruid ever did. The old teachings could not have foreseen this world. I can see a new way to serve nature now. A path that all can follow if they wish. You must visit as soon as you can. There will be much for you to see, and not a soul among our numbers who will not wish to praise the savior of Baldur's Gate. And well, I shall have my own selfish reasons for wanting to see you again. If you wish the same.
You try to answer, but a tide of searing hot pain crashes over you.
Of course. Somehow I'd hoped for a miracle. But of course, the only miracles are those we make ourselves. You can still save yourself, Karlach. You can return to Avernus. It need not be forever. Just long enough to give yourself a chance. To Avernus, the land of lost souls. I cannot. There are people who depend on me now. At least, for now, they depend on me. But perhaps, given time, their roots will grow strong enough that they can stand without me. I could seek you out, or you could return to me if Avernus were to yield a cure. This need not be a parting, so long as you fight on. You and I can each roam apart until nature compels our paths to cross once again. Do as you must, as shall I. We shall meet again. It is as sure as the break of dawn or the spring thaw. If this is what you truly want, I shall respect your wishes. But know that you shall not die. Not truly. Nature's realm shall be yours. In the air, the trees, the waters. You shall live on. And wherever I go, I shall feel your presence. And you mine.
Well, woman, here I am. I did what I came here to do, and now it's done. I'm burning out. I'm burning out. It's time, isn't it? That's over, I'm afraid. What comes next is the end. Can I do this? Yes. Yes, I can. Yes. All I need is to see the sky one last time. I'm hot. Too hot. I think this is it. The engine's finally cooked.
Karlach, by the gods! I don't want to lose you!
Karlach, please! I'm not ready to go on without you.
I'm not ready. We did it. I did it. The city's gonna be all right. My friends are going to be all right. I can let go.
Karlach, I love you. You taught me the impossible. In all my immortality, I'll never forget you.
Karlach, I thought after all we've survived, maybe one last miracle would rear its head. But no, I'm sorry.
Karlach, chaque funfindu. Know this. I am forever yours.
Do not yield, Karlach. The world has need for you yet. I have need for you yet. Please.
No, Karlach, stay with me, please. We've shared too much to part like this.
Goodbye, sun. Goodbye, sea. Good.
Karlach, I wondered when thou might arrive, here, in this place where all must go. Thou faced thy fate bravely, yet thou chose death over life. Dost thou regret it? Heroes possess hearts of all kinds. thou still hast a role to play, for death itself hath many pathways. Indeed. Thy life may be forfeit, but thy death hath only begun to unfold. What awaiteth thee is a mystery, even to me. I cannot account for thee, adventurer, hero, friend, but I know thy story endeth not here. Death itself hath many byways, and thou might yet have a new and different role to play.
It worked. My engines calmed down. Gods. Like clockwork. They'll be on me soon. But there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out. Just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back.